Well, I got to, excuse me, I got to indulge myself. I want to do some candlelight and romance with these women. I swear, this was just, America, where were you? Where were you when this song came out? There were some radio stations that played this record, but not enough to take this song into the top 10. This should have been a much bigger hit, and I'm serious about this one. Dead serious. Now, it can be argued quite rightfully or truthfully that a lot of songs that didn't make the top 40, well, there's a reason for it because they're not any good. you know, I I wouldn't put it like that. Some of them are just not commercially viable enough to make top 40, but this song was. It had all the ingredients. The song is Substitute by Clout. I'll be your substitute. Let me bring it up for you. Billboard's Hot 100, September 9th, 1978. I admit that my personal prejudices are coming into play on this record. I fell in love with it. At number 91 on Billboard's Hot 100, up from number 94. It was on Billboard's Hot 100 for 10 weeks. Some of the other songs on the bottom rungs on Billboard's Hot 100 that week that you might remember, Still the Same by Bob Seger on its way out at number 100. We got Dance With Me by Peter Brown. That was a big disco hit that summer. It's on its way out at number 97. Blame It on the Boogie by Michael Jackson at number 94. Surrender by Cheap Trick at number 92, down from 62. I'm sure you remember that one. And we got Substitute by Cloud at number 91. Well, first off, the song "Substitute" it was written by Willie Nelson. It was covered by the Righteous Brothers. Obscure album cut from an obscure album by the Righteous Brothers called "The Sons of Mrs. Righteous" that came out in 1975. But Clout picked this thing up and turned it into a big hit overseas. But before that, the Clout, their first single was called "Since You've Been Gone." Their first single was originally done by Russ Ballard, which was put out on an album by Russ Ballard back in 1976, written by Russ Ballard. Russ Ballard, former guitarist of Argent, and then they came out with the remake of Substitute. Clout did. Some of the members of the band, there have been some personnel changes over the years, but Cindy Alter, I believe, well, I probably misspelled her last name, lead vocals. God, she was just awesome. This is what she this song's got some of the most passionate vocals I've ever heard. Almost kind of reminds me of Which Way You're Going, Billy, with Susan Jacks just pulling all of her emotional strength, pouring all of her emotions into that record at the time of Poppy Family, Which Way You're Going, Billy, and Lee Tomlinson on she plays bass, and Ingrid Herbst, another vocalist with Cloud, just some of the members of the group. They were basically a five-member band, I believe. And God, I don't know. I love it. I love to see this song come back one way or the other. There needs to be a renaissance of Cloud. This song went to number one. I'm gonna give you all the countries that it went to number one in. I'm gonna get it across how big a hit this record was. A hit that never was in the States. It went to number one in South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, France, Netherlands, Sweden. It topped the charts in Austria, Denmark, Belgium. It was on the UK singles charts for 15 weeks. It went to number two in Great Britain. Here in the States, number 67. Two words. Go figure. Well, okay. I said my piece. I advocate for this record 40 years later still. Still in love with Cindy. Is it Alston or Alter's voice? I can't remember her last name. I can't read my chicken scratch, but they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. The lead vocalist and the harmonies, just perfect, seamless, emotional, passionate, almost erotic symmetry that works so well. I'll be your substitute whenever you want me. Clout. Coming in at number 92, I do believe. Number 91, up from number 94. It's moving up. Billboard's Hot 100, September 9th, 1978.